It is a question most of us will ask one time or another. What happens when you die? That idea is explored in the new movie Hereafter. It stars Matt Damon and is directed by the legendary Clint Eastwood. Damon plays George Lonigan, a blue-collar worker who also happens to be a psychic.
Listen. I brought money.
I don't want your money.
Everything I have. I lost my child. My only child. Just a baby. I just want to talk to her. Please, I want to talk to my baby.
I can't help you. I don't do that. I don't do it anymore. Please.
I got money.
Matt Damon and the legendary Clint Eastwood are with us this morning. You tired of that?
Legendary for what? That's a big thing. Maybe.
Famous, infamous, all of the above. Good. I'm really glad the both of you are here today. First off, have you seen the movie with an audience, an objective audience?
I haven't seen it with an objective audience, but I've seen it with an audience that responded well to it, yes.
Because when I was in the screening, people throughout the movie were sobbing. This is as an emotional subject as you could possibly want to sort of wrestle with.
Yeah, it is an emotional subject. It's something that people have thought about. It probably has been ingrained in you from a young childhood as to how as to what goes hereafter.
I guess for me, the impact of the movie for me was it's less about that than it is about loss, and what do we do with loss, and that ends up being the powerful factor in this movie. As people begin to realize who you are, they think you're somehow the bridge to what they've lost.
Right, and yeah, that's one of the things. You know, the movie follows 3 stories from around the world, and one of them, I think, really the heart of the movie is this little boy in London who's loses his twin brother, and he's 11 years old and just kind of doesn't accept that, and so he just goes on this quest to figure out where his brother is, and he's just not going to give up until he finds his brother, and I think that's kind of touching because as adults, we all know lost people suddenly. We know what the answer to his quest is, and it's that he's not going to get the answer. And one of the things I love about the movie is it doesn't try to tell you what's
the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What to believe.
But I think it's something that people can all relate to.
Do you feel better, like you're better at what you do now than you've ever been?
I think so. I think there's no reason why you shouldn't be better as you get more information as life goes on, unless you get to a point where you start losing the information and then you start wondering you have to change the file in your head. But generally, yeah, I feel better about it. I feel I've been doing better stuff in the last decade than I did 2 decades ago.
That's something. You're not going to do another Bourne movie?
No, I read about it on the internet. I have no idea.
You don't know?
They never called me, so I really don't know.
And here's the other one. You are in True Grit, which is coming out.
I am in True Grit, yeah.
Christmas time?
Christmas Day.
And you're playing?
I'm playing the what would have been the Glenn Campbell role.
The Glenn Campbell
original
role.
one.
Okay.
Because there's an irony that I almost played that, or I was Henry Hathaway had talked to me about possibly doing that role many years ago with the Dookie. Well,
you could have done the John Wayne this time around. That might have worked. Well, anyway.
I don't think you've ever worn an eye patch. Have you? I don't think you ever have. You've avoided the eye patch.
Yeah, no, I haven't worn an eye patch. I could do it. I mean, that certainly isn't a big deal. I put it over my good eye and then just kind of stumble around and walk into things.
What a pleasure to have you both here. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
And very much enjoyed the film.
Did you take the missus along with you too?
We did. We sat there, and and you know what? We walked home hand in hand afterwards.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
That's the
kind of little romance in your life. There's nothing wrong with that.
We do what we can. Some of us at advanced age, it is what it is. Thank you, gentlemen. Very much appreciate it. Hereafter opens nationwide next Friday, October 22nd.